Hello guys, let's try this for the second time. I had the wrong card in and it only took up 2 minutes of my video. I'm trying to be really quiet so my family doesn't hear me talking in here. They'll be knocking on the door saying, what are you talking about? Because most of them are getting up by now because my mom has to work, so she usually gets up about around, her and my dad usually get up about this time, so I gotta kind of be quiet, but you guys probably hear me well. Anyway, guess what? I took these out of my albums and ain't that surprising? And I got my camera on a tripod so you guys don't get dizzy watching me do these layouts here. I got like 4 of them. And I wanted to show you one of them I did for a challenge on National Scrapbook Day. I won this in a waste to washi challenge on scrapbook.com. And it's my first time entering a challenge on any kind of scrapbooking website or challenge anyway, and I was one of the winners, and I'm surprised I was one of the winners because I didn't think I would be, because they picked 10 winners and I was one of them. And by Tuesday I kind of looked around on the winner thread of the challenges, all the challenges who won, and it came to the Waste to Washi challenge, and I looked and I'm like, what the heck, I won? And what I had to do, she wanted, if we were the winner, one of 10 winners, we had to private message the lady that was in charge of the challenge and email her our actual mailing address, and I did. And yesterday she just emailed me back saying that my prize package was going to be shipped, today, so I'll probably get it Friday or Saturday, and you guys will probably be seeing me do a haul video on my prize that I got. I don't know if it's 2, 3, 1 single prize, because I guess it said that it was like $137 worth of items, so I guess we can get like a little box of items. They gave us like a teaser on the website about what we could win, so I'm guessing it's more than just one or two items. I guess it's $137 or $100 and some odd dollars worth of items in a box, so because they call it, I guess, a prize package or whatever. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what really I'm going to be getting. If it's just 1 or 2 items, I'll be happy, because heck, who doesn't want to win? So anyway, let's get to the challenges, to the layouts I want to show you. And sorry if it took me forever to do these layout shows. I've been kind of like, nah, I don't want to do a video, nah, I just want to sit on my lazy butt and do nothing. Yeah, so that was me for the backup days. I've been up and around. I should get to bed, but I've been up and around. I thought, well, you know what, why don't I just do these layouts, get them over with, let people see them, give me their advice if they think it's good or not. And I thought I'd show you my first layout I did for a challenge, and it was my first win and a scrapbook challenge ever. So what we had to do for this challenge was, you can see a lot of washi tape on it. We had to do demonstrate 3 different ways of how we did a washi on our layout page and upload it. It was an all-day challenge, because I guess last year and years past they had it where they had it timed and you had a deadline, you had to upload it, and this year I think all the challenges were all day long. I guess everybody was happy, and I was happy too. And you could do it anyway. You could make flags, you could take your die cuts, your paper cuts, and make with your paper cut, die cut shapes and put washi over it or whatever. What I did was a layout of my cat Smite, and Ice is the family dog. That's my brother's dog, and this is the family cat, but she is now kind of like the family dog. And I wanted to start on my animal layout pages for my animal pets, family animal pet album. So that's what I decided to do for these washis. All these are recollections. All these washis you see on washi tapes you see on here are recollection washi tapes. I decided to do a frame. I took the black frame, I doubled it. I went around the first time, then I went around the second time with it to do like a nice little frame. And then I tore up some washi on the top and bottom of the photos. And then what I did with the journaling tags, I took some brown striped washi, and this is a pink paper I cut out with my circle stencil thing that my mom gave me. I cut it out, and it was pink. It was a pink cardstock from Colorbox, and I took my brown striped washi recollection craft tape and went over that and did that as a journaling tape. Wrote something about ISIS. And then the star one is a white Colorbox paper. I cut that out from the stencil, from that same stencil my mom gave me with the different shapes of the star, circles, hearts, and all that. And I took some of that green polka dot with a little bit of white showing, and I put that over the stars. And I did this with the brown. This is the brown washi, the same washi as this. And I did the same thing for the top and for the bottom. And then I took, I don't know if you can see it, but I took a couple of toothpicks, just regular toothpick, and made a flag banner out of them. And the title is Animals Reign Over the Household. And these animals do reign over the household, I gotta say. And the only thing that I didn't, when I uploaded this, the only thing I did not put on there, and I was kind of looking at this saying, I got to put something up there, something else on there, but I don't know what it is. And when I was doing another layout, I'm going to show you in a few minutes here, I was looking through my bag of embellishments I cut out from the die cut with a View heirloom paper stack. And this is one of the embellishments I cut out and just threw in a plastic bag. I saw this, I'm like, wait a minute. I took my layout out of the page protector and put this on there, and I'm like, that could work, because my title is The Animals Reign Over the Household, and there's a crown. They're like King Smite and Queen Isis. So King Smite and Queen Isis reign over the household, and that's true. They're spoiled rotten little animals. They can do what they want and get away with it. So that's what I decided to do, and that's my whole layout. And this background paper I use is also white cardstock from Colorbox. I use that, and it's very simple, and I'll give you a close-up view of it. And I like how this turned out. And this is the only thing this is the only thing that was missing on my upload when I upload my challenge. So if you go look on Scrapbook.com and see this page on there, if you guys are members on there, and you don't see a crown there, that's because I uploaded this before I put that crown on. I just put the crown on there like 2 days ago. So I got, let's guys have a close-up view of it. This is a very simple upload. I'm surprised I won. Yeah, it was a random computer pick. I'll admit that. It was just a random computer picking 10 people randomly. So it wasn't them that doing it. It was I guess the computer system. But still, it was nice to win something when he did this layout. And this was my very first challenge. This was the first page I did for the challenge, and the rest I did later. The rest I did later on in the challenges. So there you go. There's one. Where to put this? I'll put this right here. This is the second animal layout for the animal album. This is Smite. And I took this about a week or two ago. This I took about last year or 2 years ago. Smite is a goofy little cat. My mom wanted to have a female cat, but my brother got him a male cat. He didn't really know what kind she wanted, but he just picked one animal and got it for Christmas as a Christmas gift. We had him since 2002, so we had Isis since 2003, but that's my brother's dog. So he likes to lay on books, newspapers. He likes to hide in the bathroom cubby here. And some of you have seen my Canon Selfie GP900 compact 4x6 printer I got. And this is the picture I showed you. This is another picture I printed out with that Canon Selfie GP900 4x6 photo printer. And I'm saying I'm loving it so far. It prints out very nice photos, and I'm loving it. So there you go. The background paper is a black Colorbox paper. It's from Colorbox. And the paper here, and you can see a little bit of paper here, that is from the Bo Bunny E.T. Clutter 6 ET Clutter Collection 6x6 paper pad. That one is, and then right there that one is, and then I just used that green restoration white and the green, white, and striped restoration tape, washi tape around it, and I used this tissue paper. It's tissue paper right here. What I did was I took my quick dry glue and I tore it up, and I just took the tissue paper. I put it all over the layout, and you might recognize that from when I got my SC paper issue order from Cassie, who owns paper issues on sc.com. She wrapped it up with this tissue paper, and I used the tissue paper from the order I got and just put it all over the layout. I like how it turned out. And the embellishment here is well hello Smite. That's my title, well hello Smite, is because he just sat down and looks at you like he's saying hello to you. And everybody says, well hello Smite, what you up to? So that's what kind of cat he is. And this embellishment right here I got from Pinterest, on Pinterest.com. I saw embellishments for free, download for free for printables. Print this out. I didn't know what I printed out a bunch of these little embellishment things, and I saw this and thought, well, I'm going to use this for this layout, and I did, and it works well for this layout. The stickers are from American Craft Remarks sticker book, and I took my uniball single black gel pen and went around it. I know my camera's not HD quality, but hopefully you can see it. Went around it. So just another simple layout. I'll give you a close-up view of everything. I like how this turned out too. Very nice. I gotta always keep saying I gotta get a better setup system for this. But there you go. There's that page. Now this one, I have to say I really like it, because I like how it turned out. And these are pretty much all new products I used for this layout. These two pictures I also printed out on my Canon Selfie CP900 4x6 printer. Like I said before, it's a very good printer. And these are pictures of my grandfather, his brother-in-law, his brother, and a friend of his, and my dad and his older brother, my uncle, helped my grandfather build this garage. It was built in 1955, 1956, around that time. And my reason why my grandfather was building the garage, it was a 2-door garage. And he was a mechanic for a living, and he decided to, I guess, have a little business on the side, fix up old cars. And when my dad got his driver's license, he bought a beat up old car, and him and my grandfather kind of worked on it together. And that's how my dad learned how to be a mechanic, through his dad, by watching what his dad did. And that's how my dad got into fixing cars and buses, and he's been doing that. My dad did that career for most of his life until 10 years ago, when he retired from Bay Metro, which is a bus system here in my town that goes around from like, I guess 6 in the morning till 5 at night. It goes around the whole county and picks up people or whatnot. So these are pictures of them building a garage, and it's a big garage. That was nice. I like that I got pictures of this, of my grandfather working. That's him working on the brick. That's my dad. That's his little sister, my aunt, and that's a neighbor. I think that's my grandpa right there. I'm not 100% sure. That's his brother-in-law. That's my grandma's sister's husband. My uncle, my dad's older brother's right there. And that is my grandpa's older brother, Uncle Bill. So he has mostly family helping him build this garage, so it's good. So yeah, I like how this turned out. I'm liking the photo printer, I tell you that much. I'm really liking it. Okay, I'll put it down, set it down for a minute so you guys see where I'm pointing at. This background paper I put in, this is from the die cut with a view tattered time paper stack I got from Joann.com. You saw it in one of my haul videos. And I took my X-Acto knife, right around it, so I could stick this piece of paper underneath it. Because I wanted it to make it look like a door going inside a garage. That's kind of how I wanted it. And I had a different idea for this until I was playing around with it. And I got this idea. So it's kind of, you have an idea in your mind, then you do this. And it comes out differently than you thought. So I did that. And before, what I did was, I took my brick washi tape and my tattered like tire track washi tape, that's from Queen & Company. I went like 3 bricks and then like I guess 2 tire tracks or 3 tire tracks. I did that. This is a piece of this white card paper right here. That's from the insert from the album, from the Pioneer album book, Scrapbook album. That's just a white insert that was in there, so I had to use that. And I put washi over it. And I went like brick, tire track, I don't know if I told you, but tire track, trendy tire track washi tape is from the Queen & Company. I got these 2 washi tapes from Cassie on Etsy, who store is Paper Issues, and I'm using her washi tape. So that's what I did with that. The ruler is also from the Tattered Time die cut with a view paper stack. There was just a bunch of rulers and I had to cut them out. There's a ruler up there, same ruler, different sizes. I wanted to do a ruler to like show, because he has like a lever right there balancing the brick. I want to do like a ruler, like he's measuring, make sure everything is measuring right to the right size. And it fit good for that. This truck right here, I used this truck is stamped with Tim Holtz artistry. Tim Holtz anonymous stamps. Is an old-fashioned 20s truck. When I showed my mom, she said, "Oh, that can go in your grandpa's layout." I said, "Yep." And I'm glad I put it on this. I knew I was going to put this on this layout. And I stamped it with my big embossing pad. And I put the Wow's Earth Tone nutmeg powder on this, and it turned out really good. And you saw this in one of my video where I showed you what I was doing with my embossing and all that. That's one of them right there, and I used that for that layout. It's just a very simple layout, not too much going on. I'm a very simple layout guy. If you've seen the rest of my layouts, I'm very simple with all my layouts. These stickers are also from the American Craft Remark sticker booklet. I called it the Stillwell Garage because it is a Stillwell Garage. It was built by Stillwell. It was built and made and thought up and probably designed by my grandfather and all of his relatives. And I used you can't really see it, but I used some white gel pen. And I was using it, and after I got done with it, I realized it was drying out. It was all gone. So I got an extra one in my stash, so I'll use the newer one down the road. So there you go, another simple layout right there. Give you a close-up view. I'm loving this new little printer I got. It does cut off a little bit, but you know, long as it shows the face of what the picture is about, even if it cuts off a little bit, no problem. You know what I mean? As long as you get the majority of what the picture is about, you know. I gotta find a better system. Sorry if I'm going down. I just want you guys to see. There we go. See, I did some fussy cutting with my X-Acto knife right there. And there you go. And I just put the names down because I do that with all my pictures. I want to put the name down because as I hear this album, I put a little bit about what the layout is about, what they're doing, what the picture is all about, story behind the pictures. Because that's the main reason why I'm doing these scrapbook layouts for the pictures. And I think this is the last one. Yep, it's the last one. This is the last one. Now this is another here. This is a here this layout. These people in the pictures are my grandfather's grandparents. Would be my great grandparents, Mary and George Stillwell, and they came up to Michigan to live up in northern Michigan, the Mackinac City area in 1903. They lived in the Ohio. They were born and raised in Ohio, and they lived when they got married. A few years later, they moved to northern Indiana, and they left there because their youngest son died of sickness or whatever, and they decided to move up to northern Michigan for a healthier life in its country, and they love the country, I guess, and they moved there. So that's them, and this is their 4 daughters, and then this is their 5 sons. Their youngest son died, and I think these pictures were taken in about 1900. And this young man right here is my grandfather's father. So this is my great-grandfather, and you can tell I probably don't look a lot like him, if you can see very well. That's him right there. And I used some black photo corners because it's old-fashioned photos. I kind of want to make it look like old-fashioned. So I used black photo corners. These embellishments here are part of I guess they're part of the die cut with a view heirloom paper stack. I fussy cut them with my X-Acto knife. I had these in my plastic bag of embellishments for a long time. I dug these out and put them here, and I like how they make the page pop a little bit, I guess you could say. And I just cut them out, fussy cut them out with his X-Acto knife. And I'll give you a close-up view of that. See there? There? The title is The Stillwell Family, 1874, because this is the Stillwell family, and 1874 is when they got married, and they started their life together and had a family. And these journaling tags are just simple journaling from the, I had extra little designer paper, so what I did was I cut them down. I used my rounder puncher and rounded them, and I just put people's names down, because I like to put people's names down so other people that look at this go, wow, okay, that's cool, these are who we're related to. So this is what I did. And this, the Stillwell Family 1884 the title. I cut this out with my silhouette cameo, and I backed this up with white, I guess it's white cardstock. No, I think I backed this up with the insert that came in with the photo album. Took that out and I just kind of backed it up because these papers right here are kind of flimsy, not thick enough. So I back them up with a little bit more of a stronger back to it to get them holding up so they don't flimsy around. This paper right here I wanted to use because it kind of, you can tell the papers kind of match the layout. This paper here is from the Paper Studio 1 and Color Collection paper pack. And this paper right here, I cut out the middle part with my silhouette cameo. Cut out the middle part of this paper because I wanted to frame this edge right here. And this is also from the Paper Studio Color and one and Color Collection paper pack. And I wanted to use this as a frame. I wanted to have like a background paper, but I also want to have like a frame to it. And that's what I did. Another simple layout. I'm a simple layout kind of guy. I might get better with my embellishments, but with the Heritage albums and Heritage layout, you kind of want to keep it simple and let your pictures tell the story. And I got more pictures of this family here. These pictures I got from a cousin of mine on Ancestry.com. She mailed me some of these pictures. And I already have these pictures and this picture, but I thought I'd use them, you know. So here's a close-up view of everything. Most of this is from, oh, I forgot to say, the title of this, where I cut the paper from. This is the title of the paper that I cut this title out of. This is black cards. This is color back black cards, black card stack right here. That's what I cut the paper out of. Most of these papers are color back, Paper Studio, and die cut with the view heirloom stack. So there's your view of everything. Give you a shot of the pictures. You can tell that's a glossy picture right there. Look at that, it's glossy. There's another picture. And the photo corners really gives it a old-fashioned feel with those photo corners. I like how this turned out too. So I guess that's it. I hope you guys like this little layout share. Hope I'm interesting enough for you guys. Hope you guys leave me comments, tell me what you guys think, and I will let you guys go. You guys have a good day. Bye.